Oh, titty sex teaming.
Yeah.
I missed it last night. Oh, I was so
I
tired.
missed it
I was
too.
dropping off, and then I woke up this morning and saw there was another little visit from the titty sex boys, and I missed it last night.
I
So
heard
hopefully, there's a
somebody got
recording.
called a Bev troll by
Yeah,
Flatsy. So I went over there
yeah.
to listen to that, and Flatsy went to bed.
Well, yeah. It was. I think we called him a Bev troll. It wasn't Flatsy, but yeah. But soon, yeah, that was Ham. Was called a Bev troll. Mishu, he jumped up and said, it was a fallacious argument altogether, and they just jumped on him, gave him a 2-day ban, I think, for having the affront to to take on QE's mistress.
Question the Black Swan. See, now that's one of the things I thought that should have been addressed with Brenda. Nathan Oakley literally gave Brenda the Black Swan. He went, "You can have it, love. We don't need it anymore. You have it." Brenda is now in possession of the Black Swan, and it never gets mentioned.
Yeah, she took it. Yeah.
Why did they not fucking question Brenda on it? They still use it. Fallacious fucking argument. No wonder Nathan Oakley wanted to get rid of it.
Well, they had changed it on some of the things over there. Today, that they posted it as the original.
Bit there. I don't know whether that's a connection.
Could be internet.
Yeah, flat earthers are really weird. And you globe earthers, Peter, what's up with the real globe? It's like you have some sort of, it's upsetting for you.
What do you mean?
You don't like, you and me, we both live in reality, don't we? And we, last night, defined the shape of reality to be called a globe.
Yeah.
Right, so therefore, the shape is globe. What shape is reality?
We're on the same team, right?
Globe.
You think we were on the same team?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? When you did your ultimate globe proof, it involves angles, doesn't it?
One angle, yeah.
Right, a wangle. Just the one.
A wangle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Brenda considers, if you teach geometry to children, that's child abuse. So...
that's horrible.
If you were to
hey Google, turn on the bedroom lights.
If you were to display this geometric proof that you have to children, Brenda would consider that child abuse.
That's horrible.
I know. You're going to have to get over it. You're going to have a word with her. Aren't you? Or just sort of ignore it. Say, well, it's all right. You can, in a different context.
Yeah.
Yeah. How would you
reckon
Bev, you would justify it?
I have a question, Bev. Do you, Bev, is that you on the photo?
On which photo?
In the live chat.
No, look at the chin. Do you reckon? I don't know.
Huh?
Can you see the chin there?
Is that you?
What do you reckon?
Bev. I don't know. I've never seen you. I keep just fantasizing about what you look like, but
you've never seen me?
No.
Wow.
Where can I see you?
So that means you've never seen us when we go out in the field doing this.
No. Do you have any content? Do you have any content?
Yeah. Let me see if
I can, send me a link.
If I can find a few pictures of me.
Like you guys doing the measurements and all?
Yeah.
Like measuring Earth flat, level.
There we go.
That's not real.
These are all like, this is fan art that people have done.
So what's new, Bev? What's new today? What have you discovered in reality?
Getting you some pictures.
Did you see
You
the
catching
ultimate
all
glow
of these?
proof? Did you see glow proof 4.0?
No.
You haven't seen the 4.0 yet?
No. No, have you seen all them pictures you asked for?
Yeah, I love them.
Uh-huh.
But that's I want some close-ups of your handsome face. I want to see who I'm friends with.
Well, I've been on camera many times, Peter. Done all of the whiteboard displays.
I've never seen
Been out
I've
in
never
the
seen
field
you
with
on
the
cam.
measuring rod.
Can you show me
Can
one
quite
picture?
often be seen. Yeah, go and just check out the videos. Under the
No, they're all
Horizon.
like meme videos.
Under the
Where?
Horizon would be one of them. There's
Under
another
the
one.
Horizon. Bev.
That's the one I bet I like the most. Cavendish.
Oh,
Did
nice.
you know
Yeah.
that ball there, although it may be 2D in the picture, it's entirely 2D anyway. The ball's surface, the surface of everything.
That's
It's
kind of how
2D.
I imagined you.
A blue marble scientist told me.
Yeah, that's true.
That was back in the day when I was much fitter.
Oh yeah, well, it's not easy to do the Cavendish experiment. Requires a lot of fitness. What did you say the video was? Below the horizon?
Under the Horizon, yeah.
Under.
Yeah.
Are all verticals parallel? Oh, that's a
We can't
review
tell,
of
can
your
we,
video
Peter?
by Flat Earth Math.
Oh, Flat Earth Math is doing.
I
It's a
think
weird
it's what
question
it's
to ask, isn't it?
Yeah, but I
It's
don't see any
axiomated.
videos with.
It's axiomated that
Ooh,
they can't be, isn't it?
Bev is gonna try thinking level, horizontal, and flat are not the same.
There you go. They're not, are they? Because flat isn't an orientation.
But that's some computer game. Oh, there you are.
Emma was saying the other day that she thinks I might be turning into a bit of a gay icon, Peter.
Well, I wish you all the best. Oh, you're
That's not what
demonstrating
you.
water
That's
level.
not why you're after me. Picture, is it?
No, Bev, no. You don't
You
have the
don't want to set up
attributes
a
that I.
OnlyFans site
No,
or something like that.
no. You don't have the. You're missing some attributes that I look for in a partner. Plus, I'm already married for life, and my heart is, belongs to another. So we're gonna have to just be friends, I guess.
You're still very affectionate and fond of Jerry, right?
Yeah, Jerry. Now that I found out that he's a bass player, I mean, come on. Huge fan of Jerry. So what do you do, Bev? What do you do in your professional life? Like, do you do measurements of things?
Just a carer, Peter.
Oh, I see.
He cares for us.
Yeah, I care for everyone, really. There's no specifics. Apart from the missus.
Just in
But,
general.
yeah, I have to concentrate most of the time. But, we just do this so people can see what it's like when people look through levels, because there was a lot of misrepresentation of the surveying profession when I started.
That's true.
Yeah. It's a pity you can't talk to him, but if Jesse Kozlowski was still around, maybe you might be able to talk about it to him. But then again, maybe it was just a character.
It could be, but I've been put in touch with the Rumpus.
Oh, Farmer's Boy, did it work over there at Slim Cyborg?
No, on MC Tunes server, there's a channel called Bev's Room of Shame. And in there, someone tagged the Rumpus and myself.
Oh, right. That was another one. But, yeah. Go on. And did Rumpus reply?
No, not yet. But I look forward to it. I mean, I hope he reaches out and I can
sent
finally
a message to
meet
Farmer's Boy.
The elusive Rumpus.
Yeah, I've sent a message to Farmer's Boy. I gave you that thing the other day, the invite to Slim Cyborgs. Discord.
Yeah, you never gave me anything. You just talked about it.
No, I put it in the chat.
I don't know.
Dude, I've been talking to Farmer's Boy. I put a message in the chat for you yesterday. Yeah,
okay, well, I don't know. But I can tell you this. Every time you say the word rumpus, my son starts rolling on the floor laughing, okay? He's a huge fan of yours now.
I'm also a huge fan of Bev's.
What, he laughs at rumpus?
Every time you say the word rumpus,
that's not going to go down very well.
My son goes nuts. Yeah.
Have you told them that's why you want to go over there and have a word with him?
No. What's funny is that neither me nor him know why you keep bringing up Rumpus. That's why it's so funny. We don't know who Rumpus is. We don't know what he did to you in your past.
You keep bringing him up, Peter.
Yeah, because now he's become a meme.
With his sustainable by design quote.
Yeah, my kid now.
Doing it. It's all you, Peter.
He's making ultimate globe proofs himself on his own time. Instead of playing video games, he makes globe proofs. That's how much you pulled him into this business.
Who, Rumpus?
No, you.
Oh.
You've converted my kid into a
I
glow
have not
warrior.
done that, Peter. You've done that. And you might be who Brenda was talking about. Possibly.
I start to feel like I'm an abuser. I mean, my kids learn geometry. He's doing equations.
Mm-hmm.
He's even touching GeoGebra. I mean, come on. What's next?
Next is you telling Brenda and Brenda telling you
I
that
should
you're...
lobotomize it. I should lobotomize him before it's too late.
I think you should have
Yeah.
a word with Brenda.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm
And
gonna do an
try-
amateur lobotomy on my
Try not
son.
to bring your son into it, right?
Gonna try and snip his
This
his
is,
brain.
Peter, this is adults only sort of stuff, this. Children don't have
It's
the
coffee,
mental
this is.
capacity to deal with the nonsense.
But I'm
It's not a
thinking
good idea
if
to
he
place
learns
nonsense.
if he learns how to deal with this in young age, he'll be stronger when he grows up. What do you think, Yui?
Well, I don't know if he'd be ready for coffee with Brenda. It's a dangerous game.
That is for those of us who are experienced in life, who have faced many a challenge and survived, lived through those experiences. Definitely not for the younglings. Hey, Bev, you should check out UP 4.0. All right. I mean, Yui's production quality is going through the roof. I think.
It's just exactly what I thought it was. It was just a camera lens. So I was like, all right, I understand. All right, okay, good. Knew it wasn't going to fly. Never was. Never was going to work.
No. But you know how long they spent analyzing
Yeah.
this and the coping at the end. Oh my God! When I was driving in the car, I was listening to it, and they were coping so hard. It reminded me of it was a similar real-time coping session like they did when they were watching the launch, the live stream of the Axiom 3 space launch to the space station. So this
Yeah,
means you
where they
did awesome.
made up their excuses in real time. Yeah.
Yes. But so I witnessed the same reaction, but involving Jedi and all the top level flurfs responding to your video and your and Manufactorum's kind of argumentation is beautiful. You had them on the ropes. Now, were they ever going to tap out? Of course not. They'll never tap out. But you pushed them all the way. Well done. Well done.
Yeah. I wanted them to try and experiment with ideas of why they think it's false, because the more they give, I think the more they've got to realize how unlikely it is that it's actually false. Because, like, what was it? Like an aeroplane? A vertically flying aeroplane. That
Yes.
really did a number on me.
Yes.
In 1946.
Yes.
The Harrier jet
Yes.
wasn't invented by now. It's
Yes.
stupid.
Yes. But the number of they know, right? When they do this, they know in their heads that they're making stuff up, right? Because if they latch onto one thing, then you can tell they're confident. But when they're
You
making
know
like
that they
6
know,
different excuses,
Peter. That's
yeah, of
like,
course,
that's a
psychologically
no
you can tell.
squared.
Yeah, you can tell.
So you have a proof
You're smart,
that
Bev.
they have a proof about
Bev,
a certain
you're
thing.
smart. You're smart, Bev, because your approach is to ridicule everything so much that you can never get into trouble. This is Yui. Tell me if you agree with this
Well,
analysis.
it's a ridicule
Bev
to ask you a
never
question to clarify.
Bev never engages in any debate because he just boils everything down to level is horizontal and perpendicular stuff. And he can never get into trouble. You can show him any evidence you
You can
want.
tell what's in your
And
head
Bev
by what
will
you talk
just
about, Peter.
go back into straight lines and stuff like that.
There you
But
go.
those
You can
guys are
tell what's in
suckers.
your head by what you talk about.
They let you drag them into this whole conversation, and by the time they're like knees deep in this whole like making shit up and talking, they already know in the back of their heads that they're they're just convincing
Your mic's going
themselves.
shit, Peter, unless that's just me. But it sounds like your
Oh,
mic's
sorry.
going shit.
How about now? Is it better now or still bad?
So Bev is the master of arguing, because if you're on his lane, he'll be able to bring it back to a straight line somehow. But if you try to go outside of the lane, it's like, when you say words and someone just doesn't understand what you're saying, where they just kind of just like blank, don't give you a
Yes,
response, and they go, What about straight lines?
yes,
Like, it's just like
exactly.
you could talk about anything other than straight lines, and he'll find a way.
Wow. Who's bringing this up again? You're
Oh,
on a
it's really
commission.
interesting. Yeah,
Sustainable by design.
but you've been doing this for years, so I imagine you've heard everything at this point.
Yeah, that's why Bev is smart. Now, I'm going to say, Yui, there must be something in the water system in the UK that's causing this. Just
Yeah,
think about
you
how many
should definitely
voices
distill your water, I would. Do you
think
distill your
about how
water?
many voices.
Peter, do you distill your water?
No, I filter it.
Okay. Yui, do you distill your water? Or do you just, just drink it straight from the tap?
I think Yui is taking the fifth on that one.
It probably is a urine therapy, though.
Flat earthers, they drink urine, right?
Don't know. But only flat earth drink urine.
I,
Or
There's
people
at,
who
le-
drink
I,
at
I,
least
urine.
one.
I
Flat
don't.
earthers.
So I guess that could be a separation again from this group that you've made. You seem pretty bigoted towards this group, Peter.
I am.
Filtering's not any good anyway, Peter. It doesn't do anything, the filtering. Just a mask thing.
Yeah, it's just like like a mask. Like you can just sort of imagine that it's doing something, but you know.
Yeah, carbon. Carbon, that's the thing. Clean everything. They're very expensive, those filters now, those water filter cartridges. I think they tripled in price in the last couple of years. Maybe that's
The
because
ones I get are cheap.
maybe it's because it's carbon and that's the economy. Right. Yeah, it's not much good. Distilling, that's the way to go. I mean, if you test it, you'll find, you get a little tester and test your water out of the tap and see what you find.
I missed you, Word Bear.
I'd say that introducing paralogisms into minds at an early age isn't that good, but try and keep away from it.
Happened to
Sometimes,
all of us,
Bev,
Bev.
yeah, say sometimes people aren't aware of like the implications, the follow-on, the knock-on effects of introducing a paralogism.
so Bev, I'm looking on YouTube, looking at different videos of you, and most of them are people responding to you, and they're calling you a flat earther.
Yeah, I know.
What's up with that?
Well, try and find anything to do with it on my channel and me saying that. So that may be why you get the impression. Because people keep calling it me. But as you've heard, we're not flat earthers, Peter.
I thought I was the only one calling you that. I thought I was the clever one who saw through your ruse, but it looks like...
What, the proof that it's not flat?
No, that you're a flat earther. I
Yeah,
thought
see, there
I
you
was
go.
the only one that...
It's weird, isn't it, Peter?
I know, I'm disappointed. As a narcissist, I'm very disappointed with myself.
Can you tell me why you imagine that, you know, me, I'm a flat earther? Because, you know, I have a proof that the earth is not flat.
Do you prefer level
Yeah, me
earth?
too.
Well, the earth isn't level either. It's got undulations, elevation changes. We just use
Okay.
the
Do you
level
think
to measure
exists?
those changes. It's called differential leveling, the difference between the levels.
Oh. Hmm. Are you a Euclidean plane earther? Or do you think you're living on one Euclidean plane? Just one Euclidean plane. That's the one you live on.
Did you
That's
hear me
EPE,
just say
Euclidean
the
plane earther.
difference
EPE.
between the levels? How can there be a
Oh,
difference if it's only
Yeah, but there'd
one?
be-
You're
it.
so
You'll
fucking
be-
bad at
Fine,
this,
right?
dudes.
There'd be a
He's like a
baseline.
lasagna earther.
Ah, right. I
He's
see.
layers of lasagna, you know, like that's
Yeah.
like how he sees
There's
the
the
earth.
baseline, then there's layers above that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
All horizontal planes
There
are
we go.
parallel.
Lasagna earther.
The argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that
What other foods
isn't my
are
proof
like
that
that?
the Earth's not flat, right?
Would you prefer lasagna earth?
We
Huh?
also
Or a layer cake.
we
Layer
started
cake.
off with the proof that a straight line lies within the plane.
Yeah, we get it. We get it. Lasagna earther.
Very distinct from what flat earthers think they live on, because they
Yes.
think they think they live
Completely
on.
changes the game.
You dudes are obsessed. Bigoted and obsessed.
Revolutionizes flat Earth, Yui. Revolutionizes
Mhm.
Yeah.
concept of flat
If
Earth.
you want to have a go at the flat earthers, right, what you're best off doing is going to see the flat earthers.
This one's gonna stick.
This show
This one's gonna stick.
of I don't know, bigotry that you have and your disdain for flat earthers doesn't work on us because we are not flat earthers. Go and tell the flat earthers. I mean, it's no good
I think
imagining that you're brave coming over here telling us about it, but you know,
It's not that. It's. I mean, there's other indicators, which is like sometimes some of your crew, not you specifically, but your crew, they forget that they're meant to be lasagna earthers, right? And they kind of edge towards flat Earth rhetoric, right? It's kind of coincidental.
dude,
Like I've heard Erdebear talk about.
anybody can come here and talk about anything, just as you bigots are coming here and talking about, you know, your bigotry.
Oh, we got under Bev's skin now with the lasagna thing.
No, anybody can come here,
quick
right? Are
executive
you part
meeting.
of this place engaging in this conversation? So,
Yes.
So other people would imagine you're part of the crew, right?
Yeah, but I'm
Well, there you
hated
go
here.
then.
I'm
So some parts
oppressed
of the crew around here, Peter, Yui, are very bigoted.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am. Yui, quick
But see, that's what
executive
we don't
meeting,
want
okay?
round here, Peter. Because this is a
I
place where
think we
people
should
be
task...
free to come and talk. They shouldn't have to
Okay.
feel that they're in the presence of bigots.
That's true. Yui, I think we should task Dragon with a task of creating a video titled Bev the Lasagna Earther. That should be his
No.
Training
Training
for
day.
D6, yeah, to earn his rank. And yeah, we need to
title
talk
it
to him.
Practicing
you two are
Bigotry.
boring. These two are boring, Bev. I don't know why you even bother listening.
We're not
Not
boring.
only do you guys talk to us, you listen to recordings of us talk to you. Like this morning, I tune in, and you guys are watching a stream where you guys are talking to me, and then you're talking to Yui for another 2 hours. And
Yeah, if you think I was listening to any of that, you're sorely mistaken.
well, I was, because the interview with Yui was great.
I got acted in chat saying, oh, "You're so uneducated. You've not read Plato." I was
Yes.
like, oh, "Come on, guys! No one cares."
Yeah, but it's a
Yeah,
bit
I
like
thought
you.
that
It's a
bit.
bit like you and Peter coming in and going, "Bev's a flirt." You know, it's like it's kind of the same thing. So
I like the way you say
you're
flirt.
laughing
Can you
at
say it
yourself.
again?
Flurf. Tratter.
Sorry, what was
I
that,
said
Yui?
I said
Tratter.
Do that
PT6 for
again.
you like many times.
I'm
Peter,
getting
can
on
you
my
just stop?
tratter.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
you have a
like to
thing
do
against
speech
farmers now.
impediments and accents and stuff. They like
Oh,
to make
speech
fun of people,
impediments and
these people.
accents.
These
It's
are
a
the sort
Southwest
of
accent.
people I think we were talking about, Emma, that, you know, we don't really want around this place.
It's not a speech impediment. It's the Southwest accent. Tratter.
Yeah, it's a very, very cute way of saying flurf.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I don't know why you guys keep going on about people being cute and adorable. It's a little bit creepy.
Or flirfs. Like, they
We're
are
just being
literally
ourselves.
obsessed with the group that you are bigoted about. That's got to tell something about, you know, your mental,
Your
your
broken
mental
mind.
state, Peter.
Broken mind.
Well, yeah. Why do you come in here to label people about the group that you are bigoted against when they quite clearly have a proof that they're not in it? But you still want to keep putting people in that box. That says a lot about you, Peter.
I get inspiration out of this. I'm gonna make a lasagna tomorrow.
Yay. Lasagna sucks.
Oh, who am I kidding? I'm gonna buy a lasagna.
Why are you so interested in what Bev looks like, Peter?
Because I've had a vision of Bev for like 2 weeks now in my head, and I have to tell you, it was not far off from what I saw on YouTube.
It was quite far off what I expected, because I expected he'd look like my Uncle Richard, but he doesn't.
Your
Me
Uncle
too.
Dick.
Yeah.
Me too. Your Uncle Richard, yeah, it's very different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think they were comparing your face to Yui's dick, Bev, but
No, I
this is
actually do
getting a little
have an
bit
Uncle
weird.
Richard.
I mean, this is all like
Not
euphemisms
me.
and stuff like that, isn't it?
I wasn't, but I cannot vouch for
Yes,
I think
you. He was
somebody put a picture in earlier. That's what started it off, and I think
Yeah,
you saw the
that guy. His
similarity
name
in
is
jawlines with Brenda, didn't you? And you were asking whether it was me or not.
No, that's a famous. That's a famous musician, Bevan.
No,
You were
Bevan.
asking Bev
Brenda's
if he looked like if he was Brenda.
my
Jesus
twin
Christ.
sister.
You people.
I honestly, I look exactly like Brenda.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Lasagna earthers are the worst people.
Lasagna. I fucking hate lasagna. Like, seriously? Can you just come up with something
Well,
even
blame
remotely
Bev. Bev
funny?
just said it.
Well, no, you're the one that keeps going on about it. Lasagna
Well,
sucks.
because it's too good of an analogy. You check this out. I swear I thought this was Bev.
I won't tell you what I thought was you. Because then
Because
I
of
just
the name.
sink down to your level.
Because of the name.
Right, you saw the name, you're like, that's Bev, yeah.
Yeah,
The drummer out of BLO.
yeah.
Shit, man. I didn't realise you were so famous, Bev.
Hmm?
I thought maybe you were the drummer and then you retired and now you do this lasagna earth thing on the internet.
Bit like
It's
you
too
doing
funny.
lasagna earth, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm doing this as a therapy.
You're doing this as a therapy. Fucking
Yeah,
please give me the name of your therapist so I can never go to them.
I don't have one. None of them will take me anymore. They said do your own therapy. Too much to handle for them.
Oh. I could give you therapy, but it probably wouldn't be what you were expecting. Might involve a wood chipper as well.
Maybe get on the couch.
Nah, I have the best therapist already.
See, look
Who's
at
that? Oh, it's Jerry.
Look at the jawline. Similar, isn't it?
Jerry, your other favourite. Jerry and Bev. It's like you're in a room with your
Bev
two
Bevan,
favourite
Jesse
people.
Kozlowski, and Brenda. Just like, yeah. You know, like, imagine if Brenda was to become a part of Troll Team 6.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Do you reckon it'd
Coffee
look
with
like
Brenda.
Jesse Kozlowski?
Yeah.
What is this coffee with Brenda meme?
There
What's
might
that
be a
about?
way to get Jesse Kozlowski back.
Coffee
And
with Brenda is
rumpus.
basically the idea
Get
that to get
Brenda
into
to
the
grow a
big
beard.
leagues, Peter, to get into the big leagues, Peter, you have to, get noticed, and then one day, you'll get a DM and it'll be like a message saying, "Meet me at this coffee place in 1 hour," and then you sit down, and you're there with McToon and Brenda, coffee with Brenda.
Oh, that's like your interview. That's like your
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I see. Well, the good news is we don't need the leagues. We create our own leagues.
Yeah, the Brenda will be at the other side of our table.
Yeah, exactly. TT6 creates its own league and
But you
then
can't get Jesse
plays.
Kozlowski and Brenda sitting next to each other.
Well, how about the Rumpus? What if I get the Rumpus to sit down with us?
I don't know, but all these people are going to fit in so well with TT6. Seriously.
Mhm.
TT6 is a unique group.
It is. You are definitely right there, Peter.
Blue Marble Science can't get invited because he's one of the old guard and he has to move aside. Anyone who says you can't have globe proof, they got to move aside.
So here's
Well,
what
he's
happened
probably
tonight.
the thing is, Blue would probably be the best member of TT6.
Yeah, but
Can
Blue,
I just
did you see how much
boast
that
a
Blue
little
Marble
bit, please?
Science triggered the shit out of the Flat Earthers the other day? I mean,
Bev,
Scott
can I
McKay was
just
struggling
boast?
with it, but then the Flat Earthers went mental. That Timbo. It's a good job he was asleep today.
I'd like to boast on behalf of TT6. Okay, so just today,
Every
Yui
time
and
you say it.
Manufactotum kept them together, kept the politics flat Earth channel busy for 3 hours talking about Yui's video. Okay, then I came in, made Jedi run away from the truth when I showed them that gas accelerates towards ground and gas requires no container to be presented the proof for curvature.
Right.
I missed your gas pressure thing, and that was the one I was looking forward to the most. But by then, I had to go to sleep.
So wait a minute. You're applauding two people for going into a room full of people that you are bigoted against and
Yes.
holding conversation with them for 3 hours.
Yes, making them cope so hard that they're still coping in their sleep right now.
Are you... See, I'm a carer, right? And I can't understand why you would do that.
Because the
It sounds
circumstances
like you're
demand it.
getting enjoyment out of other people
We're
doing
caring
something
for them,
to the
Bev.
group that you're bigoted against.
No, we're
It's
caring
a
Makes
for
you
them.
like a
crusade.
super bigot, Peter.
We're helping them. We're saving them.
Yes,
Being
we're like
proud
the
of it
Crusaders.
makes you,
We're like
I'd
the
say,
Crusaders,
despicable.
Bev. We
Well,
go to
globe proof.
Jerusalem.
It's globe proof, Bev.
We go to Jerusalem and we send the
Probably
heathen
could be classed
to
as a
to
dogmatic
heaven.
globe proof, that, yeah.
We send them to heaven so they can be saved.
More of your ethics
All-
sort of thing, though, isn't it? You know, doesn't really lie in
Yeah,
the
we're
realms
old
of
school.
proof and
We're old school.
metaphysics. This is more ethics.
Yes,
It's all about the clock. Just about the clock.
it's all
Like
about
a
the
tractor.
clock.
Yeah, tractors, they I don't know what they do now, but they never used to have a mileometer on. They counted by time. And you had a little thing that went round, and it was hours, how many hours it had been run. It wasn't miles, it was just how many hours it had operated. And
Where
that's
the hell are
kind of
you walking to, Edinburgh?
that's what TT6 is about. How many hours they can clock up, wasting
Yeah,
people's time.
Yeah.
take
That's
shifts.
the basis of it. It doesn't matter, the
I
content
think they
shit.
let out Elder
Clock
Bear, every
is
now and
all
then.
that
Called
matters.
Or
globe
what?
proof. I get it.
Yeah.
Well, it's
The
not. It's
shit
not that we make
arguments for
them take up
clock.
time. It's just that when you present them with something that they've not seen before, they take time in figuring out why they disagree with it.
It's
Yes,
about the time. It's all about the time and how much time you can waste in people's mind.
we stimulate their creative
Wasting the
process.
Yeah.
time of the people that you're bigoted towards.
Yeah. I mean, they're shit
Yeah, I
arguments.
mean,
they
like
don't
I showed
hold
him a
up.
video, and and
That's
we went
time
over
well
a lot of
spent,
different
right?
excuses for why that was fake.
It's your time is well spent.
Hey, Yui,
Well,
notice how creative they were. Like we were stimulating their brains.
That was obvious for months. Ever
Mhm.
since you came here, it's all about time. Time wasted is time well spent. That
Yes.
should be your
Time wasted is money earned.
statement.
Look, if you're on Discord, it's time wasted no matter what you're doing. You could be just breathing on Discord. You're wasting your
Yeah,
time.
but they're shit arguments that are getting presented. Some people see it, some people don't.
LD
Different
Bear,
angles on what they see, and it's just time, and that's
LD
all that
Bear, where are you
matters. 8
walking to?
hours a day. Well, you
I
TT6
think
and
he's walking to my house.
the
Oh
hour
So
clock.
shit!
bloody nosy.
Maybe it's just I'm walking. Yeah, I'm walking.
Why would he be
Maybe
Yui,
my
walking to
mic is
your house?
maybe my mic's
Yui,
breaking.
do you have a safe
They're
room, Yui?
obsessed, Emma.
Like, seriously, Yui, that is like the weirdest comment to come out with.
Yui, do you have
About
your
who's on the way
grandpa's?
to my house.
Yeah,
Do
he's
you
coming
have
to
your
my house.
grandpa's double barrel shotgun, or did the government confiscate that too?
What
We're not
is
allowed
up
guns.
with you,
Got an obsession, you two,
Peter?
about being caught in the act in some way.
It's
Stay
weird how
safe,
they're
Yui.
only interested in the guys as well.
Yui, stay safe.
No, I know he's. Erdbear's the kind of like neighbor that you get where he knocks on your door and says, "Can you please turn that music down?"
I'd rather have a neighbour like that would just decide to phone the police instead, I'd rather have my neighbour come and knock on my door and say, "Could you keep it down a little bit? It's a bit loud." And I'd be like, "Yeah, sure."
They found a
Yeah, but you
tunnel,
could have the
Peter.
music. You could have it like your volume on your TV at 30, and he'd still do that.
Now, is this just in your new fantasy of Air Bear?
Yeah, I've got a fancy of
Yeah,
Erdbear, and
he's
this is
got
sort of
issues. He's got
growing.
issues.
It's growing. Although everyone knows that I'm in love with
So it's
Jerry.
Jerry,
No,
Bev,
Jerry's my boyfriend. It's very different, very distinct.
Bev, Peter, or you got a thing for Jedi, got a thing for Air Bear. I mean, is there anyone else I've missed?
Are there
Um,
any videos where we can see LD Bear?
Shut up, Peter. I was talking.
Oh, sorry.
Is that for
Why
Jonah?
did you want that?
Does Jonah the scientist
Yeah.
will want it for his file?
Why do you need a video of me?
I just want
I'm
to
in the
see if
tunnel,
What they do,
Peter.
they collect stuff about people.
I'm in the
That's
tunnel,
what they do.
Peter.
They collect stuff about people. They have files.
I'm in the tunnel. Yeah, yeah.
We have
I'm in the
Do you know
tunnel,
what
Peter.
this means? They've already got all my stuff.
Yeah. We know
Oh.
that already.
I feel like you're
His friend
overestimating me, Bev.
Indio has already told us that they have a file on Emma. That was, well, how long ago was that, Emma? 5, 6 years ago?
5 years ago
Yeah.
now, yeah.
Isn't yeah, but you're
So
saying that
we've
that's the
known
group.
that you guys have been compiling all of this information about anybody that comes into this arena and has the
Really?
nerve to talk out loud. Yeah.
Well, why have we been doing that then?
I've been doing that, Yui. What you're telling me you
Been
haven't?
Oh, well, of course. I've got a folder right here. Ah, yes.
There you go.
Jerry, 6'2", dark hair, soft hands. You know, this is my entire biography of him.
Great bass skills.
Everybody has a
That's
folder.
That's about the level I'd imagine
Now,
from you.
Peter's folder said Bev was smoking Benson and Hedges, legs crossed, sitting back chilling. That was the information that Peter had on Bev.
Yeah, that was my mental model.
Yeah, well, that's what you gather, isn't it?
Oh, mental
I'm in the
models. Yeah, I
tunnel.
do that all
I
the
found
time.
the tunnel. That's the trouble, Peter. Found the
No,
tunnel.
these guys actually have websites
Yeah, I know
dedicated
they
to
do.
this.
Yeah.
www.bevexposed.com. Look at
No,
that.
I think it's headed by a guy called Jonah the Scientist.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, that's what
www.lasagnaearth.ws.
your ignorance
exactly.
of what's actually going on is astounding.
Yeah. Would you go into,
These
because
two,
Peter, you talked about a pincer movement, right?
Yeah,
Flanking.
yeah.
And, but you don't seem to even know who's on the battlefield.
We don't
You
need
just
to know. We
jumped in.
just
You just
steamroll
jumped
all over
in.
them.
You've got pretty crap uniform and equipment. You have
Yeah.
to keep updating it because you realise that 1930, single shot rifle you've got isn't actually effective. Come here.
Just
No,
keep putting
but
on the
you've
brown
got the
shirts.
analogy
And
all wrong. It's like a game of baseball, right? You have us on one side, flat earthers on the other side, and you're in the audience, right? Because you're watching. But so it would make a poor game if we
No,
didn't take
we're the
that
ones
bat,
pointing out
hit the
the false
ball,
dichotomy,
hit the
dude.
ball, and hit a lasagna earther in the head with it.
that's
We're
the
pretty.
propaganda for the audience. That's all you're trying to present.
Yeah,
It's the
we're trying to hit
propaganda for
that
the
ball into
audience.
the audience.
So you are the media. You're like the media saying Russia's winning or Russia's losing.
Yeah.
That's all. It's just what the public see and what they're led to believe. And Peter didn't. He forgot that there's a cauldron or a tunnel. They found a tunnel, Peter.
Are you in the tunnel?
2 kilometers the tunnel was, and they came up behind them.
Yui,
And,
are there any tunnels near you?
yeah,
No, but I've heard about like
well,
these Jewish tunnels. Maybe that's what he's referring to.
no,
Oh, in
no,
New York.
no.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, you're talking of military tactics, and you're talking about a pincer movement. I spoke about a cauldron, but then I
Yeah.
discovered that yesterday they found a tunnel,
Kesselkrieg, huh?
a 2 kilometer tunnel, and they came up behind them and they
Kesseltaktik.
fucked them over, and they've taken over a lot more
Yeah.
territory.
Yeah,
Right, so
we've been doing blitzkrieg all day long against flat Earth.
Yeah.
think of me as being in the tunnel.
Yeah,
Oh.
we think of you as a lasagna earther hiding in the tunnel. Yes.
Yeah, there's not much audience over here to impress, that's for sure. The public aren't listening.
Okay.
They
We're the
might see
ones
the
that
nonsense
like
later.
how you send waves and waves of soldiers on a battlefield, like say trench warfare. Now we send
The
the
Russian
shit
way.
globers out first to soften
Cannon
them up a
fodder.
little bit.
A bit like
And
a bit like Scott.
Ne-
A bit like
yeah,
Scott.
we send the shit globers out first, so they wear out the flat
Yeah,
earthers, and then we come up, right? And they're already
Yes.
too exhausted to deal with us, so they
yeah,
lose.
We're the
yeah. But
shock
that's
troops, Huey. We
yeah.
are the shock troops.
Well, like poor old Scott. He's
Exactly.
like cannon fodder. He was like a deer in the headlights yesterday with your rubbish, and
Was
he
he?
just got taken. Yeah, he got taken
What
out,
happened?
and well, he couldn't. He didn't know anything about your argument. He couldn't present any of it himself. He
Well, that doesn't
hardly knows
mean
anything. He said that he was just almost like, what's the word, when they used to
requisitioned.
catch those guys, they would get them drunk, knock them out, and take them to join the fleet.
The
And
Navy.
they were given the king's shilling, and as long as they accepted the king's shilling, that was
Yeah.
it. A
Press,
bit like that. So
press gang,
Scott
was
was,
it?
yeah, press gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott was press ganged into it through some WhatsApp group, and he said, "Shit, now I'm number 6 and don't know anything about it." So he's cannon fodder.
Well, he was at number 6. He was actually number like
4.
4. I want to say 4.
He said 6.
I don't think
So,
he's checked the group chat really.
so I mean, just because you're sitting at back in the war room on the radio with good wine and champagne and cigars and telling those people to go forward. No, keep going forward, push forward, dig in, fire. Oh shit, he's dead. Never mind, chaps. Let's find another one. Send them
Oh,
forward.
the thing is, right, like when people have those conversations, usually it's like they're not really that comprehensive. Like if I say, "Why do you lie?" or "Stars do this," or "Horizon do that," right? Then obviously a flat earther knows exactly what they're going to deal with. But if you bring up something they haven't seen before, they haven't got a script for it, so they can only flail around trying to figure
Yes.
out why they disagree with it.
Yeah, Nathan Oakley's told
Hours
everybody,
on the clock.
don't learn about this, because then people like Yui and Peter can come along and
Child abusers.
teach them a load of shit. And you get away
You
with
know
it
what's
because you're going to
funny,
have
Yui?
fun doing it, aren't you? That's what I've been saying. I've been trying to tell the flat earthers that there's a
Big
new
time.
breed, right? This is where the original Fight the Flat Earth came from. Red's Rhetoric, the old school, the ones that like mentally torture people by gaslighting.
We are the new wave, though. We do things differently. Yui, I like
Yeah.
what you said because it's very unique. When they see something new, they already know they have to disagree, right? That's like a given.
You
And
guys
now
have
they just got
forgotten
to
who the
work
Shadow Giants were.
creatively to figure out exactly why they disagree.
Yeah.
It's the reverse process, right, of any process of learning, where you already know you
It's like
disagree. Now you just got to figure out why.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
it's the
Exactly.
reverse,
Well
right? For
done. That I think that
yeah,
summed it up
it's
brilliantly.
it's
Well done.
also it's also the reverse for like the average glober, right? Because the glober probably
It's
doesn't know
complete
much about why they
nonsense,
think
right?
that's a globe. Yeah, they probably don't know why they think it's a globe. So when they get challenged,
The
they
more
know they disagree,
nonsense
but they
you
don't know
can
why.
pile on, the less they'll
Exactly.
understand it, and the
More
more that you
arcs,
can
more
imagine that
spherical
you're
triangles.
cleverer.
Clever, yeah.
Yeah. It ups
Yeah.
your intelligence by people's misunderstanding of the things that you say.
Oh, well, I would say I speak clearly, but maybe
But
some
if
people
you
don't
can
think so.
speak nonsense, then nobody will understand it, and you can imagine yourself a genius.
That's what you do, Bev, all the time.
Is it?
confusion.
That's your number one shtick.
Confusion will be my epitaph. You know that one, Peter?
I like your singing, LD.
Yeah. If we make it, we can all sit back and laugh.
You are
But
a
I
good singer, I'm telling you.
fear tomorrow I'll be
Between you and
crying.
Jerry, you should start a rock band.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it'd be good.
King Crimson right there.
King Crimson. Yeah, man. Yes. Wow. King Crimson.
Making a
Beautiful.
connection in front of Peter. Watch out, guys.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Boyfriends, BFFs.
The
You'd be misunderstanding who's
on
the one who'd
which
be
the
the most jealous in this situation.
prophets
It's
wrote
definitely going to be me.
is
Um,
cracking
Jerry's
at
mine.
the seams.
I'm going to do a thing tonight about nonsense, right? Like the art of nonsense.
Yeah.
That should be the name of your channel, The Art of Nonsense. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Can you make that your next
Lasagna
video on
Earth.
your?
It's because
Make that your
yeah,
next
I've had
video.
it wrote on my wall for a bit. Don't talk of the not that. But so explaining it in explanation, if it still sounds like nonsense, the chances are that your starting product was actual nonsense. But then going over it, all you end up doing is actually speaking the nonsense. Like you're trying to make sense of nonsense. But you can't, because there's no sense to be made of it. So that's the point. The art of nonsense. The art of being able to talk nonsense to people. And
It's a skill.
yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Although
Also,
could just be
discovering
nonsense.
that it is nonsense, right?
Yeah. Could be nonsense because you don't understand, though. Also.
Requires a reasoning process to work out that it is nonsense.
You think on the hierarchy of globers, do you think we speak more nonsense than Brenda?
That's a tall order.
How would you know
Yeah,
that?
what do you reckon, Bev?
Should be a bit quick.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon we're like below or above Brenda?
But you wouldn't understand what nonsense is, would you? Because I'm sure that you don't actually consider yourself as speaking nonsense.
Well,
that's why Peter assumes he passes the nonsense on to me, because he doesn't understand what we say.
Yeah, maybe. Well, someone's certainly speaking nonsense. Well, I'll figure that one out. But nonsense, yeah, no one knows what nonsense is, because nonsense is just that. It's nonsense. It's gobbledygook. It's blah 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 blah. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. So therefore, it has to come down to the reasoning process to make sense of something.
I think, Yui, that lasagna Earth is less nonsensical than flat Earth.
There you go. That's what happens. Right? It's an automatic trigger in somebody's mind that causes them to blurt out a nonsense.
Well, I got it. I don't know if you did.
There you go, right? So you immediately processed the nonsense and tried to make sense out of it, which you did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
In real time.
Yeah. You literally acted upon Peter's trigger.
In reality.
Yeah.
In reality.
Yeah, there you go. But if you see that, you're called a follower. Strange, huh?
Yeah.
A Bevite.
Hey, Jerry, have you checked out the King Crimson 50 documentary? Jerry?
No, I don't like. I don't know.
Jerry,
No,
it's not all
I
about
just
you,
know that album.
Peter.
Yeah, check
Yes,
out
it
the
is. It's all about
documentary if you can
Peter.
find it, Jerry. Pretty cool.
It's a
Robert Fripp
documentary
is,
on them.
he's in his 70s. He still practices 5 or 6 hours a day. Discipline
Wow.
is, yeah, great documentary, man. And the
Yeah,
50th,
I'll
the
check that out.
50th release of the Court of the Crimson King. It's got loads of good. There's 4 or 5 discs in it. Yeah, if you like them, I mean, you might not. Yeah, well worth watching the documentary though. Very interesting.
All right, cool. Yeah, I think I see it right here. King Crimson at 50. All right.
Will you serenade me, Jerry?
Was it?
Would you serenade me?
No,
Oh, okay.
I can't sing.
Here you go. Because this is something that keeps coming up in my mind. And it's something I wrote many years ago. You'd steal me, strip me, leave me shell-like naked, and tie me to your pattern of this world, and have me hanging as a shrunken head, the prize of the trap of your own head. I would not give a damn for that you call humanity. But I bite you, to stop you, taking away this I, this only true possession. There's more, but that'll do.
I think if Jerry was born in the 21st century, he'd end up being on YouTube at the age of like 18 with like long black hair singing Green Day.
Wow. Is that what you'd like to do?
No, I just think that's how you'd end up. I'm no musician.
Green Day.
Yeah.
I was listening to that one last night, Peter, and I thought you were very fucking disrespectful for George.
Yeah, I think so too.
What was he saying about George?
Yeah, I don't know. Just you'd have to listen.
Me neither, because I don't know who the hell George is.
Mm-hmm. So
Wow.
I mean, you don't know all of these shadow giants, living
No.
some of them.
No.
You're treading all over.
My giants are Isaac Newton, Nicholas
Have a look in the
Copernicus,
live chat, right?
Albert Einstein, Max
Blue Marble
Planck,
Science.
I've not used
Paul
the,
Dirac.
Yeah, I've not used that level for quite a bit, but there's some of the people
Richard
that
Feynman.
sadly not around anymore. How many of them do you know?
I know Galileo Galilei,
On the level. How many do you know on
Nikolai
the bent
Copernic,
level?
Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein, Maxwell. I forgot his first name.
Do you know WS sent
Max
that bent
Planck,
level to Jose?
Erwin
When you say
Schrödinger.
WS, do you mean like WS, the guy who has that really good website?
Possibly, yeah. Possibly that group, yes. But it was
Oh,
a
that
character that
website
was
is
on the YouTube channels
awesome.
and Discord and Twitter. Everybody would know who he was, right?
That's where I get a lot of my ideas from. I look at there and I'm like, okay, all right, what's the most niche idea that is uncommon? And that's where
How many
I
of them
bring
do
That's
you
undeveloped,
recognise, Peter?
underdeveloped.
How many of them do you
What?
recognise?
I recognize Galileo Galilei,
He's not on there.
Nikolai Copernic,
He's not on the level. He's not
Isaac
on the bent level,
Newton,
Peter. Have a look
Albert
at the bent
Einstein.
level in the live chat. How many
Oh,
of the
okay.
shadow giants do you recognise?
Okay, let me see. Bev Bevan.
Jesse Kozlowski on the left.
I don't see anything in the chat. What are you tripping about?
There's a bent level.
It's what Bev posted at 58
Oh,
past
I
hour.
don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
That's what I was saying. How many of them do you know?
Oh, I see now.
You're all about faces, aren't you?
I have to zoom in, right? Man, I swear to you, these faces are so small. I don't know who these people are.
Let me tell you.
I don't know any of them.
I'll go through them. You tell me if you know who they are. Jesse Kozlowski.
Okay, where are you going? From the left?
On the left, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know Jesse Kozlowski?
No, is that the one all the way to the left?
Yes. Next one.
Okay, what?
Scott Veach.
Next?
Space Peach.
Oh, no.
Scott Veach. You don't know who Scott Veach is?
Peach?
Yeah, Space Peach. Scott Veach.
No.
M. Scott Veach.
No.
Okay, son of an astronaut. Next one, Jose J.G. Gonzalez. Former member of the Nathan Oakley Flat Earth debate crew, but then went back to the globe because he got a camera off Jaron. No?
No.
Okay. Next one, Soundly.
No.
I took a picture. He spent 3 years taking pictures of a lake, a bridge, on a lake.
Okay.
Next one, Jesse Kozlowski again. Bam.
No.
We'll put him on the 3 coplanar points this time. Next one.
Bam.
You not know that one?
No.
You've got to know that one.
No.
Oh, I've forgotten. Who is it? What's his name?
Sean
Sean
Hawkins.
Hawkins. The Hawk. How could I
No.
forget about Sean Hawkins? We stand with Sean. When everybody left him, all of you Globers weren't posting any of his videos about his angle to Polaris. He invented the angle to Polaris. So you don't give him credit. You don't even know who he is. Look at you.
I don't.
Next one. Brad the Science Guy. He's not around
No.
that much. You'll probably like this one. Next one. Queen B. Trish.
No.
The solicitor that Sleeping Warrior had a battle with, because they both sort of let each other know about the thing.
That's
Then
what
the
she looks like?
big tangent man.
No.
Yeah, I think you were talking about somebody putting a suit on, weren't you? Having that's Banana Man. You were definitely describing Banana Man there, and that's Tangent. Jose, Tangent Man. I've got a video titled Tangent Man. Next one, Blue Marble Science. And he's King Gnome. No, Ruhif.
No.
Never heard of Ruhif, the big money man. The guy who invented the opposite side angle. He's your top mathematician. The Ruhif numbers, also the short numbers, inside of 1 mile. Not external to 1 mile, internal. Who have we got next? Turkey Bob.
No.
No. Crossing rivers. Crossing frozen rivers. And then we've got Fight the Flat Earth. You must have heard of Fight the Flat Earth.
Yes.
Bob the Science
Yes.
Guy. Oh, you've heard Bob the Science Guy?
No. No.
He was Bob the Science Guy's been on with the Levelheads, talking to them. He's been defending the globe against the, your enemies over there on Twitter, the Twitter flat earthers.
No.
But you've never heard of him. Whew.
No.
Wow. Well, shout out Bob the Science Guy, also the maker of the Modus Polens. Flat Earth Logic.
No.
I've got a little video about some Flat Earth Logic. We'll probably go over tonight. Goes along with the nonsense thing. Fight the Flat Earth?
Yes.
Oh, you've heard of him. The guy that has got a criminal charge for aggressive behaviour. He's literally just been done for hateful conduct on X again, on Twitter. Again. Like, there's a lot of hateful conduct going around in this sort of thing. Gem Panda. Have you ever heard of Gem Panda? The original Troll Team 6 guys. The OG Troll Team 6, not this new radical sect of globe provers, Troll Team 6, that you've taken up. Never heard of him. Ranty. Ever heard of? No, never heard of Ranty. The guy that stared at a picture for 2,000 hours. No, sorry. George. There's the George that you were disrespecting the other day.
No.
Slice Barcane.
No.
You've never heard of Slice Barcane, and you've been on Twitter.
No.
Wow. Sean Huffraud.
No.
The one with the titties. No.
No.
And then again, well, the Rumpus is on there. There's a little worm eating into Jose's head. You might have to zoom in quite a lot.
Rumpus.
That's a Rumpus.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So you don't really know any of them. That's like I said. You're coming in here treading all over the shadow giants of old. I mean, they're only not around here because probably they came and talked to us. But they're the ones that have gone before you, Peter. You're not really as unique as you think you might imagine you are.
That's true.
Yeah. Yui, on the other hand, he's a proper head worker.
A what? A head worker?
I'm being told I've got to go out shopping. Yeah. Care for me.
Well, now it's my turn.
Well, I'm going to have to jump on my phone. I'm going out shopping. So you might have to deal with the missus talking as well. You know, real life type
Well, if
shit.
you gotta go, you gotta go. But I wanted to give you a tour of my pantheon of heroes.
Right, you just have to wait until I come back. Put it in a presentation. Get Yui to make a video of it.
Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep instead. All right.
Oh, that
Yui,
sounds like a good idea.
Yui.
See you later.